It's the first time actually when I came here, I heard like when you're dating, you don't have to fornicate with anyone. So it's just my first time hearing that because in South Africa, I used to go to a lot of churches, but they don't say that. Good afternoon, how are you doing?
Very fine, thank you. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
My name is Pumi from South Africa. I'm originally from Limpopo, but I stay in Midrand right now in Johannesburg.
How did you come to hear of Zion?
Okay, I heard of Zion from my ex-boyfriend who's in Johannesburg because he used watching online and connecting online every time when there's a service. Like on Sunday, Wednesday, Tuesday, he was always connecting. So that's how I knew of Zion. That's when I started watching Zion and knew of the church. My experience is very good, and the hotel at Seraphic is very good. I like it because it's actually I came for prayers, and it's actually what I wanted all this while. It's a house of prayer and everything, so I feel very blessed.
What's the unique thing you love or you see in Zion that made you want to come all the way from South Africa to Nigeria?
I can say Zion. I like the results as well because every time when the man of God can pick up someone and there's a solution in it. So I also like that. And as well that he's very straightforward. He doesn't hide anything. It's the first time actually when I came here, I heard like when you're dating, you don't have to fornicate with anyone. So it's just my first time hearing that because in South Africa, I used to go to a lot of churches, but they don't say that. So I like it because even the man of God is very straightforward, doesn't hide
So
anything.
what propelled you to come to Zion?
Ever since I watched online, because me and my ex, actually is my ex right now, we were planning on coming because I agreed of coming because I liked what I saw on TV of the testimonies, the prophecies of how the man of God is straightforward, he doesn't hide anything, and that's where I had the edge of coming to Zion. Ever since I watched online, actually connecting on TV, that's where I had the edge of saying I have to set my foot in Zion.
How did you feel when your name was being mentioned, when you were located during prophecy?
Look at me. Look at me. Just look at my two eyes. Do you want freedom from the Lord now? Freedom! Will you kill somebody? Shout fire 7 times. Fire! Let her go. Fire. Holy Ghost. 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 Fire. Let her go. Now. You're welcome in Nigeria.
Thank you.
How many times have you been in Nigeria? Huh?
It's my first time.
And you know South Africa very well.
Yes, I'm from South Africa.
Okay, you are welcome. Do you know your problem? You're a queen, beautiful, best. But there was a time you went to club. Can you remember some few years ago? Huh?
Yes.
You met somebody that changed your entire life in club. You met somebody in club that turned your destiny around in a negative way. And they put you into what you don't really know. You are with somebody now. Are you with a guy now? But there is no marriage. Huh?
Yes, I don't even talk to him anymore.
You block him. Oh, you came from South Africa here.
Yes.
Is it your first time in Nigeria?
Yes.
Oh, how do you get to know Zion Ministry? Huh?
My boyfriend is always watching you.
Oh, your boyfriend is always watching.
Yes.
Oh, that is why you decided to come.
Yes.
Oh, what do you like about Zion that make you to leave South Africa and come without your boyfriend?
Because he's always watching you, and we were praying together every time when you're live. So because now I'm no longer talking to him, I decided to come alone.
Will you give your life to Christ? Jesus wants you. You will serve the Lord. You'll be a minister. I see you preaching the gospel. South African lady. I see you preaching the gospel of Jesus. You have call, but you need deliverance because you're already initiated in the club by Marine. But freedom is your portion today.
Kind of scared because it was also my first time seeing him. Like I was so scared, and everything just happened in a way. But like, I was very scared, but
Just
I
be
was
open.
glad as well that he came and spoke to me because that's what I wanted actually. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to locate me and tell me about my life and tell me what to do. I came here, everything was just scattered, but I see now I'm going to see changes in my life and I'm going to serve God just the same way the man of God said I must serve God. So I like his guidance as well.
So how has Zion really impacted, or how has Zion changed your life?
Zion changed my life because after the man of God picked me up from the back and told me that I come from, actually from the family I come from, that my mother and my father were divorcing and my relationship won't work, and that was very true. And I like what he said to me, and he said I'm gonna be used by God. And since from that day, my life has changed. Like I've been in church and I've been praying like never before, and I'm ready to be used by God since the man of God instructed.
What do you see in Zion? Because you stated you've been to so many churches.
Yes.
So what is that thing you see different in Zion that you haven't seen in other places?
The preaching is also different because that's what I'm saying. I also like the preaching because it's the first time I'm hearing that you don't have to sleep with your boyfriend if you're not married, and you're not even supposed to date for too long, which is the first time I've heard of such in a church. So that's
Oh,
why I
wow.
want to be connected to the ministry because it also leads to marriage.
Okay. Are you of the opinion to date up to 6 men or more than one man before marriage?
Yes. Why not? I have to. I know now that I must have options. Before I didn't know. I thought I'm not. If I have a boyfriend, I'm not supposed to talk to other guys. But now I know that I have to have options and see who's ready.
Okay, thank you so much. So
Definitely, I'm coming for the Dechi on the 14th until the 16th, right?
yeah.
So I'll be there definitely. My flight will be booked as soon as today. I'll book my flight. I can't miss it for anything.
Okay, so what do you have to say to young South Africans and Africans out there?
What I can say is that they must come to Zion and get guidance and see what God is doing in Zion, because the God of Zion is a God like I've never seen like a God like this ever in my life. I like how the man of God is used, how he's honest, and it's also a house of prayer. So I encourage people to come and set their foot in Zion, and their lives will never be the same. That's what I promise them.
And what are your final prayers for our spiritual director?
I don't know how to say it, but God must continue using him in a miraculous way, and we'll keep on praying for him. No attacks, because I heard there are attacks, so there won't be any attacks formed against him. And I pray that God use him mightily like never
Thank
before.
you so much.
Thank you.